Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord, a Let's Play tutorial series. So last episode, at the very end, I asked you how you think I should handle the war that I'm currently in with Khuzait, and the majority of you said something along the lines of, take another castle or two, then settle for peace and go for the recruiting. I have a little bit of information to dump on you right now. So one, right now I'm on the beta branch, the 1.5.3, and there are some bugs. I actually tried to record this twice already, and found that breaking the Sesterdime castle walls caused fatal errors. I crashed a desktop. So some of the castle sieges that I get myself into, I will have to use the old ladder way, or battering ram, and some, like Vargos, I can siege. I don't have the full list of what is safe to attack with siege equipment and what isn't. All I can tell you is that Sesterdime is not currently safe to siege with trebuchets or anything that breaks walls, nor is Aristocorcus Castle. That was mentioned in comments as well. One where if you break the walls, it crashes your game. I'm sure there's other castles out there that fit this bill, but I wanted to make that known. Also, before the start of this recording, I went through all of the clans, and these are the ones that do not have territories currently, but of course that changes pretty quickly. So, let's go over to, let's go over to Sesterdime and, grab some stuff. Another thing is, I know I have some non-Vlandians in my army. As soon as we capture Sesterdime, I will put them into the Garrison. I have about 15 troops that don't belong. Ooh, Raptor Talon gains a level. Where are you? So Raptor Talon here, ooh, rough. Starts off with no stats. None whatsoever, because unlike our main character, Sarlin, who went through the whole, hey, what's your background or whatever, new children don't, so they have a really, really rough start. So it looks like a ton of Khuzaites just got captured by Btanians, which would indicate that they would be even more wanting peace. Huh. Resolve existing. Okay, odd. Besiege the castle. And let's go with battering rams, because of course, as I mentioned, this one cannot be... walls cannot be broken. Very, very bad when you break the walls. So I've got... I think Damien can take a troop... let's see. 2. 1 and 2. There you are. So the plan is to take those 2 castles I mentioned. This one, and then Vargos Castle, which is... I guess right out of my line of sight, but it's right over there. And then we will settle the peace. Okay, so here's my battering ram. Let's lead an assault. So the hope is that I can add a significant amount of territory. One of the really important things that I feel needs to be done is to make sure that all of your vassals have at least 2 territories to their name, 2 fiefs, right? Because, and this is why I feel it is necessary. Let's say in war, one of the territories is captured. There is nothing keeping that vassal from not leaving you for greener pastures, pastures that they think might net them some land. So it's one of the reasons why it's particularly easy for me to grab vassals that are landless. It's because they don't have incentive to stay with their current kingdoms. So to that end, making sure that all of my vassals have two whatever, castle, town, it doesn't really matter, allows me to sort of buffer it so that if they lose one, they're not immediately a free agent. I don't know why my guys aren't going for siege ladders, but whatever the case may be, I am just racking up the headshots here. Here comes the battering ram. These guys are all like villagers with shields and spears, essentially. So they're not exactly war heroes. Ooh, I got hit. By you? Yeah, definitely by you. Excuse you. Alright, here comes the ladders. I feel I've softened this side up plenty. I like when they try to push the ladder down. Oh, well, that did not go well for you, buddy. Yeah, go push the ladder again. Yep, that didn't work. Oh, all the way down. Okay, let's scale. My Rhadamant, the perfect weapon for a wall attack. I'm joking, of course. It's really horrible, but I like it anyway. Yep, that's pretty much my handiwork there. Honestly, the castle walls are more my enemy than anything else. Oh, wow, you guys got him quick. And this is their front gate. It's being overrun. The vast majority of the casualties are on the enemy. So I would say we are doing well. Running from the battle, well, doesn't garner much respect from me. And we are cleaning up the remainder. Oh, they have a little group here. Day is lost, they scream. Yes. Well, it also happens to be nighttime, I think. Given that, or I don't know, it's dusk. And that might be it. Yeah, there it is. So 28 deaths. Took the whole castle. I would say that worked out pretty well, even if we couldn't bash their walls down. As far as prisoners go, I'm over capacity because I had some losses. But I'm actually going to take all of them because I can put ones I don't necessarily want into my into the prison here, into the dungeon. So Sesterdime has fallen. Thorios Castle, I'm going to go to Giffer here, even though the majority says don't, because Giffer has 1 territory, Mantios has 2. All right, and then go to the Garrison. And, well, first, before I do the Garrison, let's make sure that Trustin and Damien has their troops count topped up. So, inspecting your troops, you are 26 out of 27, so there's 1, done. And where is Damien? Here's Mantios. He has a quest for me or something? He wants me to help him bolster his numbers, but yeah, I'm not currently in a position to help him with that. Alright, Damien's up here. And we'll make sure... Oh, look at you, fancy man. I like how... Wow, Damien has a helmet for civilian clothing. I'm going to have to fix that, because that probably makes some money. He's topped up. He doesn't even need anyone. Okay. Garrison. I believe that's everything, and then dungeon, manage the prisoners. Ah, yes. Well, good. Those guys belong in there. Alright, I'm going to ditch some really low-level prisoners because I'm over capacity. I'm still 14 over capacity. Well, he'll join me. I'll put those guys in the garrison. Most of these are pretty high level recruits. Okay, so that's my prisoner count over there. Go to garrison. Okay, so now my troops, that's all set. I have no more room for prisoners, which may be a mistake. Yeah, it's okay. I'm going to swing by Amatatis, ransom some prisoners off, maybe buy a little bit of food if I need it, and then head over to Vargos Castle. So, taking a look at the make peace with Khuzait. I didn't actually mean to propose it. Maybe I wasn't the one that proposed. No, I must have been the one that proposed it. But let's call it an accident. But I'll probably vote that down to grab a little bit more from them. Okay, so choose prisoners to ransom. Anyone 5 or 6 tiered can be immediately ransomed off. And I'm going to ransom off these 3 tiers as well. I'll just keep the 4s. I'll have just a giant amount of tier 4 prisoners. Okay, they have 23,000. This Rusty Saber is probably better for someone. Here, Richard, you can have it. And then sell. And buy some grain. I have a lot of grain, so let's buy their other stuff. Alright, we have plenty of food, 25 days of food. We are going to go to Vargos. I'm probably not going to push all the way to Sinopia. It's just, I don't know, maybe. Peace with Khuzait. I'm going to vote against it. Sorry, everybody disagrees with me, but I'll spend my influence how I want to. Diplomacy. Khuzait will receive. We will receive tribute from them if we settle peace, but I want more territory. I'm not quite done. Add some cohesion. Taking a look at newsfeed. Khuzait and Britannia going toe-to-toe. It's probably chiefly why Khuzait really wants peace, is they're getting beat up on all sides. Alright, so here's Vargos Castle. Oh, you know what? Sinopia doesn't have a lot of defenders either. So Vargos Castle. Yeah, I think I'm probably just going to go battering ram as well, just because it's physically faster. And then aim to get Sinopia. So let's take a quick look at my clans here. So, is Yarvoving, or Galden and Fafin, I think Fafin is the leader, needs more territory. As does Tassinor, as does Nikasor. Okay. Because pretty soon we're going to be asked to determine who gets Sesterdime Castle. Oh, we just bartered someone real important. Okay. Oh, hello. Love when Vlandians are like, hey, I'll join you. And another super expensive barter. Man, they're paying out the nose. Alright, I am going to lead just a battle ram assault on this for speed. I don't mind the few extra losses to troops considering I'm in a bit of a time crunch trying to do as much damage as possible and get over to Sinopia. And once we capture Sinopia, then we'll settle out. So let me go ahead and rush the walls, you know, like I do. Here comes ladders. I'll keep them from ladder camping. Oh, right into me, huh? Up there. Yeah, okay. Let's go back into a blind spot. And I'll climb myself. As you can see, they're not really well fortified here. I don't even... Oh, yeah, there. Hi, guys. Seems like you guys don't have ranged weapons, so, well, sorry to do this to you, but you're literally fish in the proverbial barrel here. And it never hurts to get a little extra bow shooting, as long as I don't friendly fire, I suppose. Except for my aim is garbage. You there. Oh my god, my aim is so bad. There we go. So they have their Khuzadi horse archers that are just on foot, because of course they're not going to deploy their horses, you know, behind walls. All right, I am ready for some fall damage, so that I can get my hands dirty. Oh yeah, here we go. This is what I want. Right here, this is the stuff. Ignore me, huh? Oh, look at them flee. They're just like, no. The Queen of the Blade is behind us. Let's just leave. Cowards. Knowing I'm in heavy armor and I can't chase them. Where do you think you're going? Denied. Well, there goes another castle. It's funny how I just decided to jump off the walls. I'm like, yeah, you know what? Acceptable losses. Alright, only 10 death, and we captured and killed 180 or so. I do have space for all those prisoners. Done. Take all your stuff. And Vargos. Sesterdime is now going to Tassinor. Because Giffer and Mantios... I'll double check, but Giffer and Mantios, I believe, have 2 each. I like how I just keep going against popular opinion. Everyone's like, oh, it should go to Mantios. It's like, nah, I shouldn't. What am I doing? I am Kingdom tab. That's what. Clans. So, yes. Hopefully, Nikasor and Galden or Fafin or whoever it is will actually have the ability to take... No, I'm actually going to settle peace now, I think. Especially, okay, we get a bunch of tribute a day. I'll settle that just because I have a feeling that if I take Sinopia, it won't be able to go to a clan that doesn't already have territory. I could be wrong, but I feel good about that. So let's go to Sinopia now in peace. And we have taken a little bit of a chunk out of Khuzait. Now, Sinopia probably would have been a good freebie, but I really want to go on the recruiting bender and make sure that we bolster our numbers, because just because we have a lot of territory doesn't mean we can keep it. That's a whole different matter. All right, in that castle siege, I think we were just giving garbage, so let's sell. Yep, all garbage. Sell the garbage. I'm going to be disbanding my war party in a second. I'm going to go ahead and ransom off anyone that's low level. I don't want them. And then ransom off anyone that's too high level, leaving me only the tier 4s. Done. Okay, you're done, you're done, you're done, you're done. I'm not going to fully... Well, actually, I could fully disband and then re-rally only Trustin and Damien, because it costs nothing, right? They're companions. And that way I have full cohesion. So, the next big thing is to figure out where everyone is. So you are near Razeh. That is... It's actually not too far. You are near... I have no idea where that is. Oh, that's not far either. So that might be where I head first. Ospir, Remental, that's pretty far away. That's way far away. Desporian, you actually have territory now. You must have been given Tamna Castle pretty recently, so I guess you're out of the running. Vipon, you are near Vostrom. So that's really, really close. That's just south. So here's a good cluster for me to work on. So this cluster will be who I talk to first. Hopefully I haven't already talked to them recently. Taking a look at the diplomacy here. So Kuzate is paying me, but I'm paying Britannia loads, as am I paying Azerai. I'm probably going to want to declare war on Azerai soon as I get some new vassals that need territory, because they aren't strong comparatively. Actually, let's take a look at that. They are... Yeah, they're not that much stronger than I am, and I'm paying out the nose for tribute. Same with Southern Empire, to be honest. Whereas Vlandia, we have a pretty... I mean, it's only 70 or 90 dinars a day. I mean, that's affordable. I could also check out how this war is going for the people around here. Baranor. Just because... Okay, you are... Oh, here's a Joran. Yeah. You must have lost territory because I would have had him on my list. So he was last seen near Canoros. He was last seen right over here. All right, let's go try to talk to him. All right, Mantios, I'm going to give you this Vargos castle because everyone else has 2 territories and you are the biggest clan tier. Another thing I wanted to do is to make sure that my relationship with these guys, with my, so let's see, Aragos, relation 34, that's not bad. Fafin, 54, that's pretty good. Tassanor, 48. Niskatsor, whatever, 38. Giffer, 40. Okay, so they don't dislike me. That's good. Rajea is the leader of the Southern Empire. And here I am trying to snipe her recruits. So I was looking at what, Joran? Joran? He might be in prison, actually, if he's last seen. Azerai and Southern Empire just settled peace. Alright, no one's in the dungeon, and it's Zeno and Milos. Milos is leader of the... he's Legion of the Betrayed, and not the leader of it. And then Zeno, you are Kid of Far. Okay, You aren't going to be able to make decisions here either. Joran, where are you, man? No one's seen you for a few days. You've moved. You've gone to the east. Okay. At least I have a lead. I think I'm going to top up Trustin and Damien and let them loose, just so that I move a little bit faster. So he needs 2 recruits, and I'll draw from my own prisoner. Of course, the prisoners are slowing me down too. And then Damien, you need 1. So I could recruit 3 prisoners. 1, 2, 3. All right, done. And hand them over, and then just let them go to do whatever they want to do. I don't really care. All right, Trustin, you're done. Damien. Army's disbanded. Now, I'm not that much faster, because, again, I do have 56 prisoners I'm carting around, which is just not all that efficient. But here's Joran and Vipon. Actually, both of them I want to talk to. It's quite possible that Vipon here, I've talked to him too recently. But let's take a look. He hates me, but he is landless. So, Charm. Ooh, critical success at 18% chance. Okay, that didn't work. I'll just try to charm him. Oh, man, 67. Okay, well, ineffective, so I'll have to talk to him later. I was feeling it, but obviously it didn't work out to my favor. I got 1 lucky communication. What about you, Joran? Alright, let's take a look at your personality. So you are merciful and valor. Okay. Let's go with the charming. Nope. Honor. Nope. Okay, well, this is a lost cause. I'll just continue the conversation, but it's a lost cause. Because, yeah, there's really no way to get 4 if you fail to. Alrighty. Baranor. Who are you? B-A-R-A. Baranor. You're Joran's kid. Okay, that's a no-go. So, who else did I tag? We had Osbeer, who's nowhere near. And then Oddwan, who's now at last seen near Raze. Which I'm sort of heading to. Then, who else do we have? We have Kareth, who's last seen near Raze. Wait, both of you are last seen near Raze? For real? I guess so. Maybe they're in a big army or something. Osbeer is nowhere near. I already confirmed that. I just talked to Joran. I just talked to Vipon. Vashorki, looks like you got a castle since I last checked. And Sechanis, you are near Tamna Castle, which is over here. So, yeah, almost everybody I want to talk to is down in this area. So let's head on over. And then really anyone that I see on my way, I will look up. Tarek. Alright, you're not joining me because you're Adram's in Adram's clan. Now, if I can't end up recruiting anyone, I'll probably want to declare war on someone I'm paying a lot, either Botania or Azurai, so that A, I don't keep adding money to the coffers, and B, so that I can maybe take territory from a vassal, from one of their vassals, and free them up for potentially recruiting. This guy's almost certainly not going to join me for a equitable amount of money. Oh, no, critical fail. Never mind. Because he already had a bunch of territory. He had two fiefs. Alright, so I'm at Tamna Castle. let's get a new skinny on these guys. So Razeh, Razeh, looks like well, that was a long time ago. It was you, Chanis, Tamna Castle, and you're still last seen at Tamna Castle. Well, I don't have any other leads. Alright, you're Farron's kid. Oh, I didn't mean to talk to him. Oros. There's no point in talking to anyone in army because they never, ever, ever switch sides. So it's possible that the guys I want to talk to are in this army. I believe that was true. So taking a look, it would be User? Okay. All right, let's go to the keep. Go to the Lord's Hall. I don't know their names. I don't have them memorized. So Ukai, you are... Nope, you're wrong. Addis, you are not who I want to talk to. User, you're not who I want to talk to. Thais, no, I don't believe so. But you are a leader of your own clan, so I'll try. The thing is... Oh, he's in army. Really? For real? Because it doesn't look like you're in an army right now. Okay, so I don't think any of these guys are who I want to talk to. I want Kareth, and he was seen elsewhere recently. And then I want Adwan, who was seen here. Well, I don't see his name anywhere, so he must be just close to the town center. And not actually in the castle. I don't see his party as being inside Razeh. So, the other guy went this way, so I'm going to go this way too. Okay, those are just villagers. That's a lot of looters. I don't usually stop for looters, but, you know, that's a whole lot of them, so. Surrender or die. Tell everyone to charge. It's a good way to level up your cavalry. Because they get there first. And it's not a terrible way if I could actually land some shots to level up my archery either. Such misses. Problem is, I'm not really holding down the shot to hone in that, and I'm moving too fast to make it accurate. All right, good enough. I don't want any of them as prisoner, even though I can convert them to actual troops now, but they won't convert to Vlandian troops. Only the hillmen convert to Vlandian troops. Kareth's party is here. So let's go to the keep, talk to Kareth. Alright, so he is cruel and close-fisted. Oh, joy. And my charm has not worked on him. I'm much bigger than him, aren't I? He's a small little man. Alright, give me a critical success chance. Oh, no. Okay, I can't even do it. Critical fail. Wow. This... Capture 2 castles. I just want to give the castles away. And, I can't. I really, really, really can't. Oh, boy. So the other one is Oddwan. Oddwan is seen near Razeh. I was just at Razeh. I didn't see you. What are you, in the loo? There's Nuker. Well, he's not... Is he in the dungeon? No, he's not in the dungeon either. Because Nuker, you are... Are you a leader? No, you're Unquids. Okay. You know, for real, I don't know where this dude is. Okay, there's a new update. So he went... Oh, really? You were... That's how far you went in one day? Yeah, right. Doubt. Seems unlikely. Well... Oh, Desporian, I believe... You are recruitable. You are. You own Tamna Castle, but it might be worth trying to talk to you anyway. Wow, you have a big head and a really small body. Critical fail. Well, thanks for not wasting my time. Just let me know immediately that you're not interested forever and ever. There's Oddwan. You're trying to sneak past me, weren't you? Oh, I feel bad for that little Battanian. Bye-bye, Battanian. Alright, discuss. Your personality is... Valor. Alright. Critical... Jesus! God! Are you kidding me? So many critical fails in a row. So I think the only one I haven't talked to, because I really don't want to go through the entire list again, is Ospir. Ospir is literally the last one. So he was seen near Roland, which is super, super far away. So what I'm going to do is roll through my own territories. Maybe put some of these prisoners away after I recruit as many that want to join me. Manage... Ooh, I should have talked to you. Hashan... Actually, let's see. You are... Talus's... Nope, never mind. No point. Manage my territories, and then... Odrum, aren't you the leader? No, you're a vassal. You own 2 castles, but I'll try. It's unlikely to work. Because, God knows... Critical fail again. I don't know what it is, but I am literally the least charismatic in the history of charisma. Every conversation is a critical fail. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Tell us, you are... Yeah, I could talk to you. I mean, I could try. Literally one option here. Okay. And I can't possibly succeed this anymore. I won't even try. So yeah, I'm going to go through my own territory, making sure that construction projects are properly assigned. And then add as many of the prisoners that want to join me as possible, so that I can put them into garrisons. Because once I go into Vlandian territory to talk to Ospir, I'm probably also going to want to fill up my army as much as I possibly can. So, Thephalos. T-H-E-P-H. You are Garrios's kid. He's a king, so yeah, you're not talking to me. What about Hakan? Nope. And Altenos. Nope. You're Diasporians. Alright. Well, this has been largely unsuccessful. The good news is that nearby notables, the little thing that you've maybe seen in the bottom left here, if you've been watching real closely, my reputation with the local leaders of the territories that I own have been going up, 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 because of the high security here. Your relation with notables in some of your settlements increased due to high security. Essentially, I've managed things well. I have the right laws in order, and everybody is happy. You know, my territories are thriving, I think. So manage this town. Dump 10k in it. Fairgrounds is the only thing queued up, so after Fairgrounds, let's go with Aqueducts. And then training fields. I'm just going to queue a whole bunch up, because I don't know when I'm going to be here next, right? I can't know that. My own... I gotta remember what I actually own here. Hold on 1 second. So scroll down to Rhadamant. This was not the easy way to do this. So Rote, Orticia, Legata, Amatatis. So let's go to Legata, then Rote. I don't know if I'm going to make my way out to Amatatis, just because it's dramatically out of the way. And then I forgot to actually recruit my prisoners, because I'm a dummy. So let me do that now. Toss these guys in my garrisons, because this will increase the speed at which I travel the map, because I won't have such a big prisoner party. Honestly, I should have probably put workshops first, but whatever. I don't care enough. All right, Rote, coming your way. So I'm basically breaking even between tribute payments to Botania and Azurai. So it would really benefit me if I could... Oh, hi, Lucan. If I could, you know, potentially go to war and resettle my accounts with those guys. Okay, so these towns have a ton queued up. Am I paying Lucan? Am I paying the... No, the Northern Empire, I'm not paying right now, so I'm not going to declare war on them. All right, let's head over to Amatatis, and then... Just because the nature of this whole episode has been me fumbling in conversation, my guess is that Ospir over there is not going to join us either. Oh, Trustin, congratulations. You just won a tournament in Rote. That's pretty cool, man. Good job. This place had a ton queued up as well. All right. I'll go over towards where Ospir was. So he's near Vezin. Okay, so he's near Charas. Got it. That's pretty far away. But I've got the food and the will. Oh, Lek from... Okay, so Lek just gained more territory. You're Krotar's kid. Oh, Ember of the Flames left me. I don't blame them, because they're a mercenary band, and they really only get paid if I'm at war, right? They get paid per kill. Think of it that way. So they're not really incentivized to stick around if nothing is going on. I don't know which Krotor this guy is, but I'll talk to him either way. So you are Legion of the Betrayed Leader. Sure. I will like to hire you. What about you, Orest? Aren't you the leader of the Brotherhood? I could be wrong. Okay, you are. Hey, Ragnvad looks like he has a big old army sitting in my territory. That's not good. They're paying me per day. So he might be here to negotiate the terms of peace. But I'm not going to preempt a war with him unless he wants one. Because right now he's just paying me and there's literally nothing, just about nothing to gain by beating him up. Alright, Shalar, you are indeed the leader of your mercenary band, so I'm going to hire you as well. Hey, at least I can have mercenaries. So, all these new mercenaries that I just added, the real advantage here is, yes, I'm paying for them, but I can afford it, is the strength, right? My total strength, my perceived total strength has gone considerably up because I've added a bunch of these mercenaries. So I'm perceived to be roughly the same strength as Southern Empire. But this is chiefly why I'm trying to add vassals as fast as I can. It's because mercenaries come and go, vassals tend to stay. And if I don't bolster my own numbers, a lot of the enemy kingdoms are going to look to my territory and say, you know what? That looks pretty easy to capture. And that would be really, really bad for me because I would essentially not have the capacity to defend my own borders if everybody decided that I'm a good punching bag. So these guys are Vlandian. Yeah, they are. Alright. Heckard. You are Usank Castle. Okay. So he owns this castle here, but he might join, you know, if I'm really good at words, which I seem not to be. Wow, he is a very creepy grin, though. Critical fail. Cool. Yes. Yep. That makes sense. I understand. Every critical fail I've gotten so far has been like a mid-teens % chance, and I get it anyway. It is actually pretty laughable how terrible I've been at convincing anyone and everyone to think about joining me. It is pretty funny, I've got to say. Alright, so we are looking for Osbeer, and he is last seen a little bit north of here. Oh, here he is. Right in front of me. He's just bolstering his own numbers. Hello, guy. So, you hate me bajillions. Got it. Got it. What's your personality, though? You are valor and honor, so let's appeal to your honor here. At least it's not a critical fail. Let's appeal to your honor again. Okay, now there's no way I can possibly recruit him. Because I'm not going to give... You tend not to get 2 critical success chances in a row, right? So I got 3 out of 4. I got close. At least I didn't critical fail on him. But that is about all the time I have. So unfortunately, I really, really did not get what I wanted done. Every single potential vassal I talked to turned me down. So now I'm faced with the choice of, and I guess I'm looking for your feedback here, do I try to round up some more vassals? Do I try to talk to vassals that have 1 territory? Because I am pretty wealthy, and I might be able to pay them off. Or, alternatively, do I turn against a kingdom like Southern Empire or Azerai, who are weak, and I could strip territories off of their own vassals and then recruit their vassals once the war is over? The choice is yours. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll catch you all next episode. Adios.